Good morning, welcome everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy and today I'm going to be giving you a prediction reading for the 30th of March. Oh, here comes my stray cat Max. I thought I'd shoot this outside so that you guys get to catch up with Max, my new stray tomcat. He's absolutely massive. Come here. He's huge. He's massive. I've been picking off all his dreadlocks. Come and say hello. I'll show you how big he is. Look how big he is. He's just adorable, isn't he? He's such a big cat. I've been picking off his dreadlocks, guys. Here's one of them. Look how big his dreadlocks are. He lets me just pick away at them slowly. He's a beautiful cat. Welcome anybody new to my channel. My name is Chrissy. We've built a little community here of like-minded people getting back into it. Please consider subscribing. Hit those like buttons, guys. Make sure you hit the bell notification too if you do subscribe. Got a lot of new viewers here. It's really beautiful. I'm coming into autumn, as you can see here, guys. Oh, and please feel free to comment down below as well. Takes me a day or two sometimes to get back to you, but I do get there in the end. It's absolutely gorgeous. I hope you're all having a wonderful Easter. It's just good to have a really nice break sometimes, isn't it, guys, from all the rushing around that we all do. I've got a few more jobs to do today, but oh, the days are just perfect here. Sorry, guys. I hope in the UK, etc., you're finally getting some sunshine. We've had a lovely run of sunshine here. I know a lot of you are really still in grey skies, which is very frustrating. Sorry, guys. A little fresh in the mornings, but once the sun comes out, it's so beautiful, especially with autumn. Cheers, everyone. I've got my coffee. Now, we've got a little bit of admin to get through this morning. Not tons, but we've got a little bit. Now, you guys have been telling me about, apparently, because I was talking the other day about here in Oz, how Elbow had a bit of a secret. Well, I did a bit of research, guys, and you're right on it. All you guys were telling me about, apparently you've heard that the digital ID is being passed in Australia. Well, I don't think it's actually passed yet, but Elbow is... Oh, my cat's doing a poo. Of course. Oh, nice one. Nice one, Max. He is trying to pass this bill through about the digital ID, making it all normalised. Zero on the news. Nothing on the news, nothing anywhere. The only thing I heard about it was from you guys. So thanks for sharing the world news with me. That's what I mean about my channel, guys. We all share what's really going on in each other's country. We get the real news here. So that I think it was Senator Rannick or Malcolm Roberts. It was one of the two. I looked it up because they always tell the truth. And he was actually calling it out, saying if this goes through, we're going to be leading down the road of communism and control. So, yes, Elbow is pushing the digital ID here. God, we know Sushi and Buddy Trudeau are as well. They really want this through. Oh, it's so frustrating, guys. So thanks for the heads up there, guys. Maybe that was the secret, that lying by omission, Elbow as usual. Then the latest thing too, I know a lot of you watch Carl Vernon because we always have a laugh at Carl Vernon on YouTube. Go sign up if you haven't. He's very, very funny, guys. Trudeau, I think it was, is, yes, in Canada. We call Canada China here because it's morphing into China. The rain tax. He's thinking, I think they're talking about, this is one of those more like ridiculous moments, isn't it, guys? The rain tax. Imagine if that came in the UK, if Sushi brought in rain tax, just saying. So it's all a little bit crazy, isn't it? Like, that's definitely part of Clown Show 2.0, right there, rain tax. Have you heard of anything more ridiculous? I don't know exactly the details. I'm guessing it's what you catch on your roof because you've got to pay for everything now, haven't you? Don't know if that's what you use in your rain tanks. I'm not sure. We need to do a bit of research into this, guys. And it feels like, sorry, back to Sushi in the UK. Gosh, we're all over the place this morning. Sushi's kind of, I know a lot of you guys have been informing me as well, that Sushi is letting in the boat people en masse. They're just letting in young males, immigrants, boats, just letting the whole lot in. He's turning into a bit of the, like the Mexican border gate scandal with Biden, isn't he, really? Like, Sushi is really letting in migrants. And we always on this channel have a lot of question about these migrant issues. It's happening here, boat people are coming too. Migrant issue is big everywhere and getting bigger. Don't know what I don't think that's going to win him any votes, though, is it, guys? But anyway, we'll just watch this space, guys, in UK. But the best news is that in London, like we've been saying for a while, guys, is that you've got farmers standing up. It's absolutely brilliant. It's what we want. We need more protests. It's so brilliant, guys. So fingers that it keeps growing en masse. Because sushi's not going to cope with it, of course, as we know. And most of these men, like this is the immigrants, what they were saying is they're undocumented. It's crazy. It's crazy. They don't even know who the hell they are. And then, of course, we're back to the Royal Kardashians, just briefly. Harry's in the news again, of course, because he's connected to P. Diddy. We know how it goes. But he's been using the taxpayer dollars, apparently, to pay £500,000 or something. I think that's right. I'm not sure. I don't know how your pounds work over there. Of the taxpayers' money to do some of his legal court fighting and all this crap. Same old, use the peasants' money, just the usual. Remember yesterday, two guys here in Oz, I was talking about how there's always some drama at the airports whenever the holidays come, or Easter or school holidays at the airports. Now we've got the threat of air traffic control strikes because they want 20% more pay. So no doubt this will become a global issue as we get closer to school holidays. And the last thing I just wanted to touch on, of course, which we can't not, is the P. Diddy drama. Oh, there's lots of birds today, isn't there, guys? Maxie. There's lots of birds today. P. Diddy. The Diddy, they call it Diddy Camp, is the term apparently that was used way back in the day when P. Diddy. And there's lots of videos now coming out about all this control and abuse of and grooming with P. Diddy. And people like Usher and Justin Bieber, and you know how much I love Justin Bieber, and I do love Usher too, actually. They reckon they were 13 years old. I've heard separate things, and there's probably more of them, I'm sure. 13 years old, and P. Diddy was taking them to clubs and getting them on drugs and all this stuff. No wonder people lose their way. Oh my God, what an absolute scam. Remember, guys, the other week I got that Hollywood sign all bedraggled, and Hollywood was going to get a real shift in makeover. Well, maybe this is the start of it, guys. I've got that feeling, because there was even an interview of sorry, that's my other cat. If you can hear her in the background, that's Lily being a pain. She's a bit high maintenance, Lily, my other outdoor cat. Mel Gibson was another one that came out and started talking about a lot of things as well. So there's a lot going on around the P. Diddy, to be continued. I'm sure that's going to explode and become like an Epstein thing. They reckon he was actually filming things too. Who knows where that can of worm's going to go. But the lid's off it in Hollywood. I am still doing my picker cards, guys, for my long-term kind of viewers. Yesterday I did you, T, so go and check out your picker card, T. I hope you've got it. And today I'm going to be doing somebody else. So stay tuned for that, guys. How about I close my eyes, we'll get started, and we'll see what comes up. Getting it. England's rising. England's rising. The energy's lifting, guys. The vibration's shifting. It's showing me Sushi actually pulling out his sword, ready to fight the people. Oh, this is good, guys. This means there's action. It means Sushi's going to have to address things. But it's not showing me with a shield. He's having trouble protecting himself. He's only fighting. It's just showing me him with the sword. You know how I always talk about if you haven't got your sword and your shield, you're not protecting yourself. So I feel like Sushi's a bit exposed at the moment. That's what I'm getting. So England still rising, London, UK, that's that whole area. All right, let's keep going. Germany's still rising. There's a lot of movement in Germany. Oh, it's beautiful. It's so good, guys. Germany's still holding power. This is the little people, peasants, and they go people. They're still holding power in Germany. Oh, the switch. Oh, they're showing me, you know how we often get the light switch of people waking up. The switches are going on. People are waking up. People are waking up. And it's like one switch after the other switch after the other switch after the other switch after the other switch. People are waking up across the world, guys. This is happening. There's a global awakening, and we knew it was going to happen this year. We knew this was the year of the shift of energy to the new earth, which is where we're living, which is in a higher frequency vibration of I don't even know what you would call it, guys. I'm just looking here at I'm going to have to turn this around and show you the beautiful autumn trees here because the sun is filtering through. I hope I can show it to you. This is just what came into my mind when I'll just show you Max too. There he is under the tree. Can you see him? There he is. So cute, isn't he? Yeah, how's the beautiful sun filtering through? It's so magic. Sorry guys, it just reminded me that when we were just talking about moving to that new earth and all the beautiful wonder that we see when you awaken, you see the world through a very different lens. Sorry guys, I just have to move a tiny bit. The sun is beaming through the trees into my eyes. So that's what I'm getting. We're really shifting into that new earth frequency vibration. Oh, it's beautiful. But all these light switches are going on en masse. There's so much awakening this year, guys. Oh, fingers, there's more and more. I always tell you about my brother, not my brother, my hubby's brother, how, well, his brothers are all waking up, but one particularly so angry about it, and he just keeps yapping on about it. It's so good. It just means that people are seeing through the garbage. Oh, all right, let's keep going. Oh, I'm getting Iceland. I'm getting Iceland's melting. But when I'm getting Iceland, we know they got volcanoes at the moment, and we know it's a very cold place. I'm getting that the actual Iceland is changing. There's something happening in Iceland. I keep getting it. I'm going to keep saying it. I see satellite dishes. I see this communications hub. I'm just getting Iceland. I'm not sure exactly where it's headed or what's going on, but I just keep seeing that. Oh, excuse me, guys. Better have some coffee. Absolutely beautiful out here today. Oh, it's so nice. Lots of birds. Here comes Maxie again. I'm getting that people are in a real conundrum now what to do with themselves, as in making decisions like, do I hang on? Do I sell my house? Do we cut back on things? Like, for example, people might be thinking about cutting back on their streaming services, like their things like this, like the extra cost. You know, what do we cut back on? Do we make that decision now, moving forward? I'm getting this kind of thing, but I'm actually getting that. I'm getting the thing is, guys, what you got to remember too with a lot of people. Oh, sorry, God, the sun keeps moving. I'm gonna have to go this way. The sun's nice, but it's a bit much, isn't it? Right in my eyes. I'm getting that they're gonna. The thing is with the people waking up, guys, they don't know what we know. See, we vibrationally see things. Oh, I've got to go this way. Sorry, guys. We vibrationally see things before they come. But these people don't know that this is going to continue to happen, and this is leading everyone down the road of control, mass control. Well, as we know, communism, blah blah blah. They don't know that, so they keep praying and hoping. Most people, that something's going to change and something's going to give, and that interest rates will stop moving and everything will just settle down. But as we know on this channel, nothing's going to settle down, because the aim of the game is to take you to rock bottom, so that you, Max, it's after my other cat Joe. Max, come here. Cheeky, come here. Come on. And see, that's the goal, isn't it? To take us down so we own nothing and be happy, which we have decided that we don't want to do. So this is what's happening with a lot of other people. They're in this confused state now of what do they do next? Like, is this going to continue? Is it not going to continue? And these are the, I guess you could say these are the turning points in people's lives where they start to wake up, because they have to do their research and kind of go, well, like what's next for me? What's next for us? So then they start to research, and you know, it doesn't take long for you to tap around on YouTube, etc., or start watching some real news, like perhaps Sky News, Rebel News, or somewhere where they start to tell you the truth, instead of watching the mainstream media, which, as we know, lies by omission, to figure it all out. So I am getting that a lot of people are in a conundrum and at a real crossroads, making decisions with a lot of things in their life. I mean, we already know, you know, people have stopped. Look at me, my movies is closed now, guys. It closed last week, so I can't even go to the movies now, and it was a twin theatre. Been there since the 60s. What the hell? So this is the kind of stuff now that people are cutting back on. I can't go to the movies. I can't go out for dinner. People just can't go on holidays. Oh, we're not like the old wealthy elites that go on holidays every second week. All the peasants, we're not that lucky, are we, guys? The sun keeps moving. Oh, I'm loving the sun, though. I'm not complaining. It's just a bit strong. All right, let's see what else we get. I'm getting New Zealand. There's a bit of turmoil in New Zealand. I keep saying how he's got to make some tough decisions, Chris Luxon. He has. He's got to make some tough decisions about what he's going to implement and what he's not. He doesn't agree with everything they're trying to roll out. We know that he doesn't. I keep saying to you, he doesn't want to roll out the whole red carpet. It's like red doormats, like separate doormats. He knows he has to roll out certain things to stay on the world stage of, well, importance and keep New Zealand of value to other countries, because it's all about trade and resources, like we know. So I do feel there's a lot of turmoil still in New Zealand. Probably turmoil in him, but I also think he's gonna get a few people rising in New Zealand, and it could be the farmers. It could be, or it could just be people with wage issues and things like this, or overworked, underpaid, this kind of stuff. Could be strikes and protests around that sort of thing as well. Actually, I watched a brief video here last night about a policeman who, here in Australia, I think it was in Queensland, he got fired, obviously, during the mandates. When the mandates came in, you know how all the police got sacked and everything. And he tried to get his job back, and they still won't let them back unless they're jabbed. I'm sure it was in Queensland. It was somewhere like that. And they didn't just discharge him because of mandates. They actually said that they'd committed like a crime. It was just ridiculous, because they didn't do the right thing. They disobeyed an order, they were saying. It's just idiotic, guys. It's idiotic. Honestly, it just reminds me of that, because of all the, all these people who want more pay and say they're overworked and underpaid, which are half the ones that were happy to kick everybody out, as we know with a lot of the nurses and things like this. And now they're crying, poor me. Like, I don't know, it's a bloody weird time, isn't it, guys? But the mandates still apply for a lot of positions. It's crazy. All right, let's see where else we go. So that's what's going to happen in New Zealand. I feel like he's going to have to deal with a few things, because he's going to rock the boat and get people offside a bit in New Zealand. It's coming. We knew it was coming, guys. It has to happen. I'm getting elbow in Australia, down here in North. He's not popular at all. People just want him out now. Everyone's had a gutful in Oz. I wonder why. Just because he lies constantly through his backside. We're turning into a little bit like the Trudeau situation, where he's quite disliked down here. So Elbow's just not, he's not chalking up any good like brownie points. He just constantly gets the people offside. And imagine when they find out about the digital ID, guys, which they will soon enough. He's just constantly getting people offside. That people have just, if there was a vote tomorrow, Elbow would be out, basically, is what I'm getting. Oh, God. He's very dishonest. I'm just getting that. Him and every other leader worldwide, he's very dishonest. And people don't like him now. He makes people's skin crawl, actually, when they see him interviewed, because they know everything that comes out of his mouth, like, wah, 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 is a big lie. I think he's proven that in the past. I don't even know how long he's been in. Too long, I'm saying. All right. Yeah, and I'm just constantly getting that Australia's being sold off to other countries. I think we know that by now. And we know Panda would be one of the biggest that we're being sold off to. Anyway, all right, let's keep going. Let's leave Australia, shall we? You know I hate reading Australia. So much to look forward to, guys. I'm getting England's rising again. God, I keep getting it, guys. You have to. And I am getting, of course, he's working on the punishments to protest, the law. There's something about the law-abiding citizens. See, it's all, we know how it's going to go. It's all this reward system. If you do the right thing, we talk about it all the time, dobbing thy neighbour. If anyone's speaking out against government, this is happening in, I hate to say it, guys, it's happening in England. Sushi's really trying to get these things through Parliament. See, it's just as we know, a form of getting control of the people. Look at Trudeau. It's just a way of getting control of the people, because people get scared and they are scared to fight back. We know in Canada, China, that when Trudeau froze those bank accounts, it scared the life out of people. And like I always say, the fear is still very raw and real in a lot of people in Canada, and it would take a lot of bravery for people in Canada to stand up en masse. We even know he got the old UN soldiers or whatever, army or whoever they are, over to finish all that off and wrap up the old Ottawa protesters by getting control of everybody. Mexi. So that's what I'm seeing for Sushi. He's really trying to get control of the people. He has to get control of the people, or he knows he's got no chance of getting all this out. Which is his little project of tracking and tracing, and we know where it's all headed. Same old. All right. I keep getting America will stand up, guys. America will stand up. See, I think what we've got to remember, guys, is America's been brewing for a long time. It's showing me like a coffee percolator on the stove, just percolating away, and then it reaches boiling point. Well, this is America. People are reaching boiling point over there, and this is like beast mode, anger, Karens, all the above. And if people come together en masse, Americans, they can make a difference. They can really shake things up a lot. You got to think about all the issues, not just cost of living, but you think of the immigrants and the threat of terrorism now, and people, cartel coming over, the drug usage, drug selling, etc., etc. It's a whole industry in itself is out of control. So this is where I'm getting that the people, it's like a coffee percolator just percolating away on the stove, and it's going to reach a tipping point and breaking point. I feel that for America. People have had enough. I'm going to say it as a general thing of the Biden government, because it's turned America to shit, so to speak. I always talk about the ripped flags outside people's houses, all bedraggled and faded, and like there's no pride in America anymore because people just feel like it's been destroyed. People want their America back. I keep getting it. I just keep getting that for America. People are percolating on the stove, ready to blow. And I would say all part of the awakening too. It's people bursting out of their, well, we always talk about the caterpillar into the butterfly. It's people bursting out of that, the cocoon, and becoming who they really are, which is standing in their own truth and power, like most of us have had to do in the last few years, which is not easy, mind you, is it, guys? Sometimes, I know you guys will probably think about it as well, because a lot of us have been in protest marches in the very beginning, the freedom marches and all this kind of thing. But sometimes you feel like, God, is it going to have to be left to all of us to do all this again? Sometimes I think about that. Do you guys? You kind of go, are these people got the guts to stand up? Like, how can we just stand by and let elbow, like I feel this way in Australia, just destroy our country? Like, and people are just taking it. Like, I just don't get it. I don't get it. It must be a terrible shock when you wake up and realise all the conspiracies are true. See, the word conspiracy to me just means true. Hello, beautiful. Hello. Oh, he's such a cute little cat, isn't he? He's so cute. He's so massive. All the conspiracies, it means truth. Oh, he's going to knock the camera over. Sorry, guys. He's rubbing his ears on the table. I just got to hold the table. Maxie, come here. Come here. Come on. Come here. Oh, no, off he goes. Come here. So, really, I see conspiracies as the truth. Oh, how about we pull some cards, guys? I'm getting all distracted. Sorry. I'm going to still try and load a Rumble video this weekend too, guys. I haven't loaded one for weeks because I've been doing the cabling here, the NBN networks. And let's pull a Fairy Oracle. And it's been really frustrating because I've not been able to load anything on I can do it on YouTube, but for some reason it must be on a different frequency, maybe. I can't. Oh, look, the sun's coming out. I'm going to have to move again. Oh, sorry, guys. I know you guys are loving the bit of sunshine and a few birds. I'll just juggle these. Lots of crows and magpies around today. Can't hear any kookaburras today, though, guys. Yeah, Max. It's beautiful. I'm going to have this one. Green Man's Door. Portals to Fairy, Wheel of the Year, Galactic and Gaian entry points. Interesting, look at that. It's like knocking on the door to nature to me. That's how I see that. Green Man's Door. Green Man's Door. Portals to Fairy, Wheel of the Year, Galactic and Gaian entry points. And look at the face too. It's like that old wisdom, earthly energy, isn't it? That old man sort of face. So I'm guessing that the door is opening, Green Man's Door. The door, well, it's the awakening, isn't it? Because you start to see the world from a different place instead of living in, well, we call it fake world. We choose to live in the real world. And that's what a lot of people are starting to realise. So I'd say that visual of the knocking on the door means people are entering into that now. They're knocking on the door. Knocking on the door. I might pull another one of these and then we'll pull a healing card. And these are beautiful, these cards, aren't they? These fairy oracles. Oh yeah. Green Man's Bride. Sacred Union, Commitment Ceremony, Maturing into Deep Relationship. Oh, it's like the matching card, isn't it? Green Man's Bride. It's like a marriage, isn't it? Marrying it. See, she's got the, almost looks like dragonfly wings or something there, doesn't it? Green Man's Bride. Sacred Union, Commitment Ceremony, Maturing into Deep Relationship. But see, it's about the relationship with yourself. That's what the awakening is. It's knowing yourself, understanding yourself, believing in yourself, staying in your truth. We know what it is. All right, let's pull. Oh no, it's a life alignment oracle. We haven't done one of these for a bit. This is our outcome. Presence of God. Presence of God. And presence of God to me is just whatever religion that you follow. It's not about God and Jesus and all that kind of thing, although it is Easter, isn't it? It's more about whatever God you follow. It could be anybody. It could be the Buddha. It could be, who's that? Allah. What is it? There's lots of different religion. So it's having that presence within you. It's a spiritual presence. I'm going to pull one more because that's a bit confusing, that card. Hey, Max. Self-love, care and compassion. Well, there you go. That's what it's about. Self-love, care and compassion. Really looking after yourself, having compassion for yourself and prioritising yourself. And it's not in a selfish way. It's in a kind way. Looking after yourself. Let me see if there's anything else to finish off with just for everyone today, and then I'll do my pick of cards. Oh, the crows are noisy, aren't they? Oh, I'm getting that song by the Doobie Brothers. I love the Doobie Brothers. I know a lot of you like them too. I'm getting the song minute by minute. We need to play that song today. And I think what the guys are kind of saying to us, just enjoy every minute. And live your life minute by minute. Minute by minute by minute by minute. I keep holding on. I keep holding on. Yes, I love that song. We're going to play that today by the Doobie Brothers, Maxie. We're going to play that by the Doobie Brothers, minute by minute. Meaning enjoy every minute. Be in the now. I was actually talking to my hubby about that yesterday. Like with Easter, there's so many jobs and things you want to get done. And I said I'm struggling to bring myself back into the now. And, you know, I told about it yesterday how it's just so important because you get overwhelmed and then you don't achieve anything. Like it's kind of weird. it just reminds me of that. So I'm getting that song minute by minute. Oh, I'm getting another Doobie Brothers song. Oh no, that's the song. No, I'm getting it's the same song, just a different line, isn't it? Yeah, we obviously need to listen to the words in that song because they're giving me a different line. It was that girl, don't worry, I've been lied to. Oh, interesting. I'll just see if there's anything else. Hang on, guys. I'm getting that Marsha Hines song. Marsha Hines has got the most beautiful voice. She's an Aussie singer, guys. Shining. And I was shining too bright to see, shining for thee. Go and play that song. I love that song. I'm going to play that song as well today. I love Marsha Hines. She's incredible, her voice. All right, hang on. Hey, sweetie. He's so beautiful, Max, isn't he? He's so massive. He's such a big cat. Likes attention. Of course, when you haven't had it for a long time. He was very nervous when I first found him a few months ago. He's settling down a lot now. Oh, I was going to knock the table. Sorry, guys. I've got to hold the table. Oh, there he goes. I'm getting that Earth, Wind and Fire song. Do you remember every time it's September, dancing the night away? I don't know why we get the music we do sometimes, guys. We just do. So I'm going to leave with those songs today, those few songs today. Now I'm going to do, sorry, I'll get distracted with my pets, you know what they're like. I'm going to do my picky card today. Now yesterday I said I did UT, so I hope you got your picky card. And today I'm going to be doing someone who has been with my channel for such a long time, who's really helped me, who'll be very happy I'm sitting outside. Amber. Amber Marshall. Thank you for being on my channel, Amber. You've always been very inspiring and inspirational to me. Like I say, you help me with just seeing things from a different perspective sometimes. So I'm going to be pulling you some cards today, Amber. Now let's see what we get. Oh, this one turned around. Oh my gosh, Amber. The Merlin, guidance, mentorship, teacher of the old ways. Oh, and I hope you've watched the show Merlin, Amber, because it's absolutely brilliant. It's almost like when I look at that picture, it's like he's teaching all the little awake beings, like the little fairies, the little Tinkerbells, isn't it? The Merlin. You're the Merlin. You're the quiet achiever, Amber. You're the one in the background that's doing everything. You may not get the accolades for it. And I think that's a common thing with a lot of us awake folk, Amber. We don't get accolades a lot. I'm almost invisible. I did up, for example, this might have happened to you too, Amber. I've done up 2 community buildings, renovated them, right? One was an MEIS building for special needs children therapy rooms. It was an old cottage. And the other one was a football sheds. My son used to play footy and they were really run down, so I renovated them. Didn't even get anything, didn't even get a thank you card, got nothing. I got a plaque. I did get a plaque put on the wall for one thing, for the intervention service for special needs kids, but I didn't for the other. And it's like invisibility. But see, we never do anything for the accolades, and that's what I'm getting with you. You're like Merlin in the show Merlin, and I hope that you've watched it, Amber. If not, go and check it out. I think it's on Netflix or something. It's absolutely brilliant. It's all about, Camelot, Sir Lancelot. I always think of Sir Lancelot, King Arthur, and Guinevere and all that. But you're the quiet achiever. You just keep doing things in the background, but you're the one making things happen. That's what I'm getting for you, Amber. You're making things happen, but never looking for accolades. You always do it with great humility. That's what I'm getting for you. See, Merlin has these witch in the show Merlin. He's actually very skilled. He's got the witch ability. He's got special gifts, and that's you, Amber. You've got very special gifts, but you share things in a very subtle way. And you may not ever get the acknowledgement for them, but I think that's a common thing for most of us, Amber. So I don't think it does worry you, to be honest. You're just happy if you see change, like you put your thoughts on things and then create things. I feel like you like change. Oh, catch me. Trust, surrender, leap of faith into the unknown. Beautiful. Look at all the crows and things around that picture. Catch me. Yeah. Trust, surrender, leap of faith into the unknown. And that's where you're at the current time. You do trust and surrender to things. I know you've had a lot. You've probably gone through and are going through, Amber. But you do trust. You trust everything kind of happens for reasons. And you just stay in your own energy and power. Look at all the birds coming along with her there. It's almost like the birds are almost there. You think of the wings flapping. It's like keeping her afloat. Because you're trusting. You're trusting your own energy. You're trusting your own... Well, intuition is what I'm getting, Amber. You're very good at doing that. And look at the leap of faith. You just go with things now. I don't feel like you have resistance at all to things. A lot of us have gone through resistance in our bodies, but I feel like, Amber, that's one thing you've really let go of is resistance in your body. You're much calmer. You're much more chilled out. You're more relaxed. Let's pull you a life alignment card. You're much more relaxed. And see, with that card, you look at that card, Amber, there's a lot of darkness and everything, but you don't see darkness like that anymore. You see darkness as a growth period. So it's actually looking at darkness in a positive light, if that makes sense to you. That's what I'm getting for you, Amber. It's like the yin yang. There's always light in the darkness and darkness in the light. You know, it all is a balance of life. Purity and love set me free. And so you know that, Amber. You know that you're free now. You've let everything go. You understand the purity of staying in your own truth, and your abilities. And the love is the love frequency vibration. Set me free. You know what takes the resistance out of your body. That's what I'm getting for you, Amber. Let me see if there's anything else, Amber. I know, I feel like I'm getting for you, Amber, that no stone goes unturned. I feel like you really seek out information. You look under every stone. You don't miss a trick, Amber. You're right on it. I feel like you're a very what would be the word? Inquisitive person that seeks out information and seeks out the detail in things. No stone goes unturned. And I'm getting that song for you by what's his name? He used to go out with Britney Spears. Justin Timberlake. I'm getting that Cry Me a River. Cry me a river. Cry me a river. I love that song. Cry me a river. And I feel like maybe over time you've done a lot of crying, or you know that crying's really healthy for you. I think, Amber, I think probably you're not there anymore, but I think there's been times where you've cried and cried and cried, but it's been a great release for you. So never look at crying as negative. I'm getting that cry me a river, cry me a river. It's almost like, to me, it's saying like your tears have dried up, Amber, but it's okay. It's okay. It's like you can cry no more. Well, you don't want to just keep continuously crying. And like if you do, you end up with puffy eyes. That's what the guides are saying. They're just joking around. But they're saying it's okay because you're not in a sad place anymore. This is what they're saying. Like, you cry when you're in like a sad state of affairs or something like that. But then when you're not there, you're not going to cry. You're doing other things that uplift you and make you feel good. You're more upbeat. So it's not a need to cry. I hope that makes sense to you, Amber. I hope that makes sense to you. Your vibration shifted, so you don't have a need to cry. You think about crying, how it does feel like a release, guys, when people cry. It's a big release, but I feel like you've already released a lot of that out of your body, Amber. I'm just getting that cry me a river. Let me see if there's anything else, Amber. Hang on a minute. Oh, and I'm getting that Madonna song. Oh, it's so cute. Star bright, starlight, first star I see tonight. Starlight, star bright. Oh, make everything all right. I'm getting that song for you. I'm going to leave you with that today, Amber, by Madonna. Star bright, starlight. Oh, that's a beautiful song. Oh, I really do love that song. You can be my lucky star. Oh, that's beautiful. You might be everybody's lucky star, Amber. That's a beautiful song. I want you to go play that today. Might bring back a memory or something for you too. I think a lot of us have been big fans of Madonna's, haven't we? All right. Let me just see if there's anything else, guys, to finish off with for everybody. Hang on a minute. I'm getting this song by, is it from Cats? Memories all alone in the moonlight. Da 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 da. It was beautiful then. I think we might go listen to the words of that song. Well, we don't get a lot of opera music, do we, guys? Well, we might go listen to that song, Memories. But it's memories from is it the show Cats? The stage show Cats. It's that song. All right, I'm going to leave you with that today. I'm going to say goodbye from me and Max and all my birds and my autumn weather. I'm going to go and enjoy it. I've got to do some carpet cleaning in my house now. I'm getting all my jobs done, guys. And I'll say goodbye. Have a wonderful Easter. I'll probably pop on tomorrow and talk to you guys. I didn't do one yesterday. I just had a break and did some gardening and potting in my garden. Sometimes you just need that day to yourself, don't you, to just relax and just get a bit of vibe of nature. All right, I'm going to say goodbye from Australia. Don't forget to hit the like buttons. Please comment, subscribe, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye, guys. Hope the Easter Bunny's kind to you tonight. Bye.